Hey baby, I want to point you to a helpful tool, but first I'm going to tell you about my high school boyfriend, and separately I'm going to tell you about how I can be a real fashion disaster. And I'm going to try to do it quickly because I have a client to get to. Okay, so in high school, I dated actually a lot of people, but I only remember one of them. It was this hugely significant relationship with this hugely huge teenage boy who was lovely and wonderful and loved me so much. But one of the hallmarks of this relationship is that we fought all the fucking time. Because he was terrible? No. Because I was terrible? No. I think mostly because we came from very different cultures of origin. And in my family, when someone was mad at you, they told you exactly what they were mad about and exactly what you needed to do to make it better if you so choose. And in his family, when someone got mad, they would act mad, and you were either meant to leave them alone or intuit and implement the change they wanted to see. That did not go well for me because I didn't intuit shit. I could have, but I didn't. I asked clarifying questions to be sure, which meant I would get more confused and he would get more angry, which would make me more flustered and less able to engage until finally I went situationally mute. I didn't know about selective mutism at the time, so I would just say I lost my words. And every time it was devastating and scary and confusing. Like probably for everyone involved, but definitely for me. That was the beginning of my awareness that I could sometimes lose my ability to speak. But 20 years later, I suffered a traumatic brain injury. And after that, I didn't have to be significantly overwhelmed to become situationally mute. I just had to like sneeze hard or face a stiff breeze or see a flash of light. See, one of my symptoms for my TBI is that I could get completely overwhelmed so easily, or I could just wake up in the morning with very little energy, and it wouldn't take hardly anything at all for me to lose my words or become situationally mute. Lucky for me, I don't mind being a fashion disaster. What do I mean by a fashion disaster? I mean, I've never met an amount of enamel pens that I thought was too many enamel pens. Not the bookish, nerdy ones, not the gothy, feminist ones, not the unicorns, not the biblically accurate angels, and definitely not the label pins. See, I like the pins because they're cute and funny, but sometimes I need the pins so I can point to them to let other people know what's going on. And thankfully now I live a life where when I tell people I'm losing my words, they know to turn off the big lights or talk softer or just not expect me to be able to vocally contribute. I don't know which situations make you mute, but I hope if you're stuck in them, you find a way out. And I hope you find tools that help you while you're there.